y'all, welcome to Megan's Wreath Boutique. Today I am going to be showing y'all how I make my clay bead lanyards. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be measuring a stretchy cord that I use. I get this cord off of Etsy, and I'll be sure to put links for everything that I use down in the description of this video. That way, if y'all want to buy what I'm using, you'll be able to buy the exact product. Anyways, I really like this cord. I've been buying it for years. It doesn't break easily and it's stretchy. So I use it for my bracelets and my lanyards, and I've never had an issue with it, with a customer letting me know, that their bracelet broke or anything like that. So I definitely recommend it. So the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to measure the middle of the cord, and you're going to want to add a clasp. Again, I got these from Hobby Lobby, and it's just a little clasp that I put on, and they come in all different colors. So I'm going to cover up the yellow part because I don't want that part showing. So how I'm going to do that is I'm going to slide the beads. I'm using these smiley face beads. Aren't they cute? I got those from Hobby Lobby too. I'm going to slide them onto the cord and then pull them down all the way over the yellow part of that clasp just to cover it up. You'll see what I mean here in a minute. I'm trying to figure out here if I want to use the gold beads alternating with the smiley faces or just the smiley faces. And when you're adding your beads to this cord, you need to make sure you're getting both pieces of the cord and not just one, because again, you're going to want to slide them all the way down to cover up that clasp. And if you just do one piece of the cord, it's not going to work right for you. So here I am pulling the beads all the way down the cord and over that yellow part of the clasp. And you want to make sure you use enough beads to cover every part of that cord on the clasp, just so it's not showing. And this will be like the straight part of your lanyard. And then I'm going to go in and add beads to the cord. I call this color Unicorn Rainbow, and it's just a color I kind of made up using different color beads. And these are the Heishi beads. I buy these off of Amazon as well. And this part, it can be a little tedious. When you have loose beads like this, it takes a little longer to get them onto the cord. When you have a string of beads, which you'll see here in a second, it's way easier to add them to the cord because you can just pinch them in between your fingers and put them on the cord. They're already stacked and ready for you to go. But when I use these colors, this color in particular, it takes a little bit longer. So if you're doing that with loose beads, just pack your patience. And I'm going to add letter beads here. I'm using clear beads with white letters. I love these beads. Again, I got these off of Amazon, and I am just spelling out the teacher's name that ordered this lanyard. And when you add these letter beads onto your lanyard, you add them in reverse order, so backwards. You're going to spell their name backwards because you want, when they put the lanyard on, you want the name to be upright, if that makes sense. So you just start with the last letter of the name and you go backwards. I hope that makes sense. And I forgot to mention, but when I'm doing a name on the lanyard, I do a little section of the beads and then add the name, and then I'll go back in and add some more beads after the name. And to separate the Miss from whatever their last name is, like Miss, let's just say Stanley, I put like a little gold bead separator in between. See how the name is backwards? That's because when they put the lanyard on, it'll be upright. So now I'm going to go back in with my beads. And also a side note on those clear letter beads, those beads are really hard for me to find, just in case you decide to start using those beads. Most of the time with my letter beads, I can buy individual letters instead of having to buy like a whole pack of mixed beads. But for the clear beads, I have not been able to find them on Amazon. So each time I run out of a letter, I have to buy a whole nother pack of mixed beads. So that's kind of inconvenient. So just a heads up on that if you decide to start using those clear letter beads. So here the customer ordered unicorn rainbow lanyard with pink inserts throughout. So this is what I was talking about. When you have a string of beads, you can just take it off that string and put it right onto your cord, and it makes it really simple. So we're going to alternate between the unicorn rainbow and the pink sections throughout the lanyard. Also, I make my lanyards anywhere between 32 inches in total to 36 inches. So whatever size you're going for, each side of your lanyard needs to be half of that. So if you're doing 36 inches, it would need each side would need to be 18 inches. So just make sure you keep that in mind when you're adding your beads. Just go through and measure when you think you're getting close to that 18-inch mark. That way when you tie both the sides of the lanyard together, it will make a full 36 inches. Also, another tip, when you're done with one side of the lanyard, be sure to clip the end of that lanyard. That side of the lanyard, so all your beads do not come off. Here's the finished lanyard, and what I like to do when I'm done is just tie both the ends together. I double knot them, and then I put a little dab of super glue on the knot just to ensure that it does not come apart. You can see how stretchy that cord is when I'm pulling it really tight, and it's not breaking. I'm telling you, this cord is awesome. All right, here's the finished product. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any questions. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and like this video. If you would like to order a lanyard, I do have these on my Etsy shop. I'll put the link down in the description. Or you can make one on your own. Let me know if you decide to make one, and I would love to see your final product. Thank y'all for watching.